Today we are going to start chapter 11. Are you remember about perimeter and area? In lower classes we learned perimeter and area of square, triangle, rectangle, etc. So what is meant by perimeter? Perimeter is the distance around its boundary. Perimeter is the distance around its boundary. So this is a rectangle. So area of this rectangle is the region covered by it. That means this inside portion of this rectangle. Total covered portion of this rectangle is the area. Okay, so you already learned the area of triangle, rectangle, square, then parallelogram, then circle. Are you remember? So let's recall. This is square. Square, what is the speciality of a square? All sides are equal. So all sides of a square are equal. Area of a square is side into side. And perimeter of the square equal to 4 into side. Okay. Then next this is rectangle. Rectangle, this side is length. Length and this side is breadth. Then this side length, this side breadth. So speciality of rectangle is two sides are equal. Two opposite sides are equal. Both the lengths are equal and breadths are equal. So the area of the rectangle is equal to length into breadth. L is the short form for length and B is the short form for breadth. So this is L into B and perimeter is equal to 2 into L plus B. Next figure, triangle. Triangle. Its area is half BH. B means length of its base and H means height. So area of triangle is half BH and perimeter is the distance around the its boundary. So perimeter is the sum of all the three sides. Next, parallelogram. Parallelogram, base is this is base and this is height of the parallelogram. And what is the speciality of parallelogram? Opposite sides are equal and parallel. Okay. So base is this one and this is the height. So area of the parallelogram is B into H. H means base into height. Understand? Now perimeter. Perimeter means the sum of all sides. So 2 into both. Two sides are equal. So we can write like this. 2 into sum of lengths of adjacent sides. What is meant by adjacent sides? Adjacent sides means these two sides. Consecutive two sides are adjacent sides. So sum of lengths of adjacent sides into 2 we get a perimeter of the parallelogram. Next is a circle. Circle radius is R. We denote radius by using small letter R. So area of the circle is pi r square. Pi is a constant. You know already. So perimeter is 2 pi r. Pi is a constant value and r is the radius of the circle. So the area of circle is pi r square and perimeter of the circle is 2 pi r. So take your textbook, page 171, exercise 11.1. So first question, listen carefully. A square and a rectangular field with measurements as given in the figure have the same perimeter. Which field has a larger area? In this question, here given two figures A and B having same perimeter, but one is a square and the other one is a rectangle, but both of them have a same perimeter. Then here ask about which field has larger area. So we need to find area of both given figure and find which is greater. So we need to compare its area. So given square side, one side is 60 meters, square have all sides are equal. So first we are going to find its perimeter and area. Okay, so a perimeter is equal to what is the formula? 4 into side. That means 4 into 60. So you know multiplication, easy multiplication. 60 into 4. 6 fours are 24. So this is 240. Okay, so this is 240 meter perimeter. Then area is equal to, what is the formula for finding area? Side into side. Here 60 meters, so 60 into 60. So here area is equal to 60 into 60. Now 6 sixes are 36. So area is 3600. So next we need to find the area and perimeter, area of this rectangle. Then only we can compare these both the areas. So first we find its breadth, isn't it? Because rectangle's area is equal to length into breadth. Here given only length. So we need to find its breadth first. So in question given there is a relation between these two, that is both have same perimeter. So we know the perimeter of square, so that is 240 meter. The same perimeter also have rectangle. So we equate both the perimeter. So what is the formula for finding rectangle's perimeter? 2 into L plus B. L plus B. L is length and B is the breadth. So this is equal to the same perimeter of this square. So this is equal to 240. So this is according to the question. Okay. Now L is given in rectangle here. The L is 80. So substitute that value in this equation. So 2 into 80 plus B equal to 240. Okay. Now look here, this is in the form of a linear equation in one variable. In chapter 2 we already learned how to solve a linear equation with one variable. Okay, so we transpose these two to the right hand side. This is left hand side of this equation and this is right hand side. You know very well, isn't it? So we transpose these two to the right hand side. So in this side 80 plus B equal to, here already 240 divided by 2. Because in this side this is multiplication, we transpose to the right hand side, that operation will change. Here multiplication, then another other side, that means the right hand side it become division. So 80 plus B equal to 240 by 2. Now divide this one. So 80 plus B is equal to 120. Divide 240 by 2. If you don't know in division in your mind, please do in workspace in your rough book. Please pause this video and do division, and after watch this rest video. Okay. Next, B equal to 120 minus 80. We already learned in chapter 2. This transpose this 80 to the right hand side. 80 and 120 are constants. So we transpose this to the right hand side. Here this is positive number. So the other side it becomes a negative. So B is equal to 120 minus 80. We get 40. So breadth of the rectangle is 40. Now we can find its area. So area of the rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Length into breadth. Length is already given in the question. That is 80 into breadth is 40. So now multiply 80 into 40 we get 8 fours are 32. So this is 3200 meters square. So we get both figures area. So area of a square is 3600 and area of the rectangle is 3200. Which is greater? Which is greater? this is greater. So area of area of square is greater. So area of the square field have a greater, larger area. Understood? Next question 2. Page 171, exercise 11.1, question number 2. Mrs. Kaushik has a square plot with the measurements as shown in the figure. They are given one figure in the right side of that question. Please look that. She wants to construct a house in the middle of the plot. In the middle of the plot, she wants to make a house. A garden is developed around the house. This is the garden around the house. Find the total cost of developing a garden around the house at the rate of rupees 55 per meter square. So here we need to find the total cost of making a garden around this house. So per meter square rupees is rupees 55. So what is the first step? We need to find this garden's area. This garden's area, and area is multiplied with this rupees, we get the total cost. How we will find the area of this garden? First we find this total area of this plot. Total area of this square plot. Then we find area of this house plot. Then subtract this house plot area from total area of the plot. Are you got? First find the area of this square plot and then find the area of this house plot. Then subtract this total area and this house plot area. Then we get the area of this garden space. This space only. Then multiply that area with the rate of rupees 55. Then we get the total cost. So let's start. So area of square plot, side is 25. So area of a square plot is equal to side into side. That means 25 into 25. So please multiply in the workspace of your notebook. Find its area. So area of the square plot is equal to 625. 25 into 25 we get 625 meter square. Next we need to find the area of this house plot. This is a rectangle, isn't it? Given length 20 meter and breadth 15 meter. So this is a rectangle. So area of house plot. Area of house plot is equal to, what is the area of rectangle? Length into breadth. So here 20 into 15. So easy multiplication, 15 into 2 we get 30. Then this 0 also. So answer is 300 meter square. Now third step, subtract both areas. We get area of this garden space. So area of the garden is equal to area of the square plot minus area of the house plot. That is 625 minus 300. Area of the square plot is 625 and area of the house plot is 300, and subtract it, we get 325 meter square. According to the question, rate is given. Rate per meter square is rupees 55. We already find area of garden is 325. So next step is multiply 325 with the rate per meter square, that is 55. We get the total cost of the garden. So total cost for developing this garden is equal to 325 into 55. So after multiplication we get 17,875 rupees. So developing a garden around that house is cost. Its cost is rupees 17,875. Hope all of you understood very well. Today we are going to wind up this session. Next questions we will do in next class. Okay, thank you.